there are actually legions of robots, like up to 33 different kinds of robots, each that can do a different job, that can be contained within this small atomic size nanoparticle. So I know it's hard to believe. We just have to realize that we're dealing with very, very small things right now. Um, we can't see them. I introduction about these nanoparticles. They are solid colloidal particles. And when I say colloidal, what I mean is that they're suspended. They're suspended in the air. They're suspended in the water. They're suspended in food. When you hear the word colloidal, it means that it's suspended. And once again, just so we got it in our heads, it's 1 to 100 nanometers in size. If it's bigger than that, it's basically your smart dust. Although there are some differences. They consist of micromolecular materials in which the active ingredients, now get this there's active ingredients, which is called a payload, and that can be a drug or biologically active material. So it can be a virus, a bacteria, a fungus, or a drug. Nanoparticles are often hollow. Think of a balloon and think inside it's we think of it kind of as empty because it's filled with air. But in this case, think of a balloon that's blowing up, and think of inside would be what holds the payload, and that could be anything. And this drug or biologically active material is either dissolved, entrapped, encapsulated, or absorbed or attached. And that's inside, and then it in the payload. And then when it gets to your body, it is told to release its payload, and it can release different payloads depending on what it's told to release. One are called nanospheres, and one are called nanocapsules. The nanospheres are a matrix type structure in which a drug is dispersed. So the drug would be inside. The nano encapsulates have a membrane wall structure with an oil core containing the drug. And they can also, these nanos can actually be encapsulated themselves in something called a fatty lipid. And that's what we're seeing in the recent treatment against the pathogen. Many of those treatments are encapsulated in a fatty lipid. And what is that fatty lipid? They say it's natural, but it's actually hydrogel or quantum dot. So in the old days, it would have been preloaded. These days, the payload actually has a bunch of options that it can deploy within the payload center in the belly of the nanoparticle. The frequency, a photonic light beam, or even the pH of our body can trigger, and it tells the nanoparticle what to deploy. I want to, let's say I am an entity and I am putting out the orders to the nanoparticles. I want this nanoparticle to deploy a bacteria. And so I just have that, I do the frequency, or no, I'll do a frequency. I do the frequency for a bacteria, a specific bacteria that I want it to deploy. So it has a lot of options inside. Just think of it as a 7-Eleven. It has a lot of different things inside, and it's told what to deploy.
In that small of a space, how many options could you have?
So I've seen up to about 50 different options, maybe more.